They work together. We're back in schedule. Mostly.
I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
Thanks. Thanks, guys. Steaming that. And hello guys, I am Sinister, and today I'm doing a news tech live stream. I'm so sorry, I've been busy lately, so I haven't been able to post or stream lately, but I'm getting myself back on that schedule. Alright, so first off, before we get into any of the news stuff, yesterday was 9/11. So, I would like to have a quick moment of silence for everyone that died in 9/11. I mean, I'm not going to go into it because we all know what happened. Okay, and another thing, for those who are impacted by, the hurricane in Florida, I really hope that you guys are able to get recovery and you guys can get back on your feet. I was in Florida at the time with the hurricane, but my area didn't get affected much. But for those who did, I hope you were able to have a great recovery. So yeah, all right, let's go into the news. So for one, we have the organic baby food war. I'm sorry. I wanted to start off the stream on a lighthearted note because of everything that was happening. Speaking of that, I'm thinking about starting my streams at about 8:30, but I couldn't this time because Windows decided it was gonna update when I went to restart my computer. Thanks, Windows. Okay, so let's go on to real stories. We don't need that anymore. So there's a new PC. Oh, by the way, all links are in the description. There's a new PC shooter out, Automega, revealed by Ubisoft, and it's only $10. So basically, it's a new game. It's a little shooter. From what the trailer is, it looks like you collect cubes and stuff, and you get stronger, and you basically shoot things. I mean, it's a shooter. I would show you the trailer, but for those who are at my live stream knows the buffering problem. But actually, I might be able to. So he's a nice cube. He's running from something, and now that cube got annihilated by a giant combination of cubes. And you see he's growing and growing and stuff. And a first person basically will shoot things. I mean, it's an FPS. What do you expect? And there you guys go. That is basically a trailer, even though there's like it's just gonna sit on this frame. But as you guys can see, it is released September 19th. It will be released on Steam, which who doesn't use Steam? I mean, unless you're like not a PC gamer, but if you are, then I would think that you'd still use a PC because you're watching a stream. Okay, whatever. Alright, so that's basically it. I don't have too much on it. I mean, it's a GameSpot article, so you know they're like super short. Alright, so now for the juicy stuff. And I mean the drama juicy, not like for those who are looking at this tab, the iPhone X. So just wait. I will get to that, but first we have to go to PewDiePie. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for the dose of crunch I just gave you guys. But guess what? Guess who decided to use racial slurs in his stream? PewDiePie. So, apparently, PewDiePie decided... Well, actually, he really didn't. But in one of his streams, it was a PUBG stream. I don't know when it was, but I know it was sometime close. PewDiePie was angry, and he basically let out the N-word. Now, because PewDiePie has 52 or 54,000, no, wow, 1,000 million subscribers, it blew up. Now we have everyone who's basically offended and triggered because he said it, and then we have more people who are offended and triggered because the first group of people are offended and triggered because he said the N-word in the first place. Isn't this fun? Kids, if you start a YouTube channel and you decide to go into drama, I will pray for you. Because just reading the story pissed me off. So, I'm just an idiot, says PewDiePie. Yeah, that's literally, holy crap, the iPhone X is, that's literally what's coming next. Well, part of it. But, 57 million subs. Wow, I couldn't even get the right number. So, basically, he apologized. I won't play this because it's probably going to just sit here and buffer the entire time. That, and it's not like a clip or an ad, so I'm not going to try. So I'm just going to read you guys the story. Last week, the world's most popular YouTuber said the N-word while live streaming. Backlash was immediate, and while his fans managed to make excuses for him, i.e., the second side that got triggered, basically people that were defending him, the YouTuber told his 57 million subscribers that he had no excuses for his language. His apologies came in a video post titled, "My Response." Quote, "It's not that I think I can say or do whatever I want and get away with it. That's not it at all. I'm just an idiot." End quote. Okay. This is where I already kind of have problems. Because, reading the couple other stories that I found on this topic, it really does seem like we have one group pissed off because he said it, and then the other group who's defending it, and I think here's the reason why he's being defended at all. Anyone who's heard PewDiePie, like, I don't watch PewDiePie, and I know this. This is common knowledge. He curses a lot. I mean, yes, he doesn't, say words to that extent, but the dude curses a lot. So I think that's why we at least have the defenders, defending him like he says this crap all the time. But here's what I love. For those who don't know about it, this is not the first time he was involved in something like this. Last year, Disney had to drop him in his, I think it was Scare PewDiePie series, because he didn't say the N-word. He went anti-Semitic. He put an anti-Semitic message, a blatant one, in his videos. So because of that, Disney's like, nope. And they decided to distance themselves from him and drop him from their roster. Huh. Kind of reminds me of that Jake Paul drama thing also, where he got fired for some reason. I can't remember why, but he got fired. I remember he had a tweet that said, like, Disney and I have talked, and it has been and we have both decided that it's better, that it's more beneficial for me to part ways with them. So basically, he got fired. Got it. So this article is also going to lead to our next article, also from GameSpot. So everyone's pissed off, and you know what they decided to do because they're pissed off? They decided, oh wait, this actually is not the right one. Dang it. Okay, so this is not the right article. Flip. This is not the right article. But, okay, so I just brought this article along just because of this. I didn't bother to read half of it because, just come on, worse than a closeted racist. That's amazing. So I'm gonna read this just because it's short. YouTube's biggest star, PewDiePie, used a racial slur during the livestream today, and at least one developer said some strong words against him in response. PewDiePie, whose real name is Felix, whatever that is, said during a PUBG livestream that I'm sorry, I ain't repeating it. This is not the first time the loud and outspoken streamer, whose YouTube channel has faced 7 million subs, the most on the service, has generated controversy. In February this year, oh, it wasn't even last year, it was in February, he apologized for a "Death to all Jews" sign. Disney and YouTube has severed ties with him in wake of this. You see what I meant by anti-Semitic? Like, wow. I feel just wow. Good to know. No offense. With all the things that are going on, PewDiePie is starting to become the new Trump. You know, him, Jews, Trump, Muslims. I think they're working holy crap, I think they're working together. I'm going to Canada. Actually, no. Forget Canada. I'm going to Finland. See ya. So yeah, here is a video for, you know, that. So when I finish reading the article, get this. At least one prominent game developer has responded to PewDiePie's choice of words. Oh wait. Oh yeah, this is the one that I was thinking of. Never mind. I thought it was a different article. Sean Veneman, the co-founder of Firewatch, developer Campo Santo, said his company will file a DMCA takedown notice on PewDiePie's videos about Firewatch and its future games. I wonder why. By the way, so before I read the rest of this, okay, so this makes sense, right? Because the next thing I'm going to read and say is going to completely go against this. But, you know, this sounds right. You know, he's a company. They need to protect their assets. They need to make sure they don't have a bad name. Right? Right? Okay. Okay. Alright, so, quote, "There's a bit of leeway you have to do with the internet when you wake up every day and make video games. There's also a breaking point," Venahem explained. "I am sick of this child getting more and more chances to make money off of what we make." Wow. Well, he's pissed. Alright, so he's worse than a closeted racist. He's a propagator of despicable garbage that does real damage to the culture around this industry, he added. "I'd urge other developers, and I will be reaching out to folks much larger than us, to cut him off from the content that has made him a millionaire. Furthermore, we complicit. I am sure we've made money off of the 5.7 million views that video has, and that's something for us to think about." Veneman added that he does not have a vendetta against streamers. To back up his point, he said Campo Santo sent out more than 3,000 keys for Firewatch to both professional and amateur streamers, and he watches streamers every day. As of yet, it does not appear that PewDiePie has issued any kind of response about the comments. We will report back as more information becomes available. Okay, so this doesn't have what I want. Because what happened was, because of this DMCA takedown notice, Firewatch got review bombed on Steam. Let me see if I think I can find it. Hold on, I'm going to find that story. Because I should still have it. Did I not? I know I put it in here. No. Oh, by the way, don't mind that first tab. That's for... I'm making a speech on that. Flip. Oh, great. I have to look it up. Because I need to cite my sources. Hold up. PewDiePie. PewDiePie. Racial. Firewatch. Review. Bombed. I gotta find the story. There we go. Here it is. Alright. I don't know. I don't think I put this in the description, but Firewatch is getting review bombed on Steam because of the DMCA takedown notice. I have so much commentary for this. This is gonna take up like until 10. Firewatch has so Firewatch was released in early 2016. Its overall rating was very positive, then mixed, then bad. Because I'm going to paraphrase this. Here are some of the reviews. Terrible story, too short, and Oh, great. I can't scroll. I can't scroll! Why? No, wait. What the heck? Why can't I scroll? This is actually a problem because I can't. There we go. Okay. So, you actually, no, you can read these for yourself, but I'm going to read the good ones. At least one of these game devs seems to be a DMCA abusing SGW crybaby who is using copyright wrongs to wrongfully take down videos if the reviewer uses a word he doesn't like. You know, some SJW dev, so yeah, that. Some developers seem to support censorship, which I will not. Oh, we're going to talk about that one in a sec. The fact that the creator of this game seriously went after PewDiePie is freaking pathetic. Instead of complaining, he should freaking fix his game. Worst storyline ever. Oh, I'm so much ready for this. As you can tell, this was a juicy news week. Oh, censorship. Oh, okay. I'm glad I didn't put usernames because I would have found this guy. Censorship, eh? So, again, business point of view. Think of it this way. I'm the CEO of Apple. You want a good reputation as a company, right? I mean, who doesn't want a good reputation? Because, you know, if you don't have a good reputation, people don't buy things from you, and you don't make profit, which is what a company is for. That's what a business is. Actually, no, I'm going to back up my point. Hold up. Business definition. I think I spelled definition wrong. Yes, I did. Okay. The practice of making one's living and engaging in commerce. Okay, so business means you have to make profit. Okay, I'm not the only one. So you're gonna put a DMCA takedown notice, so that way you don't have a bad name, and so people don't do this. So you do it. Doesn't that make sense? Doesn't that make sense? Please tell me I'm not please tell me I'm not crazy or something, and that I'm proving a good point. Because if I want to slap these people so bad. This is what I don't like about gaming sometimes. All it is sometimes is a bunch of freaking fanboys. Y'all need to get your big boy panties on. Stop acting like fanboys. Screw your heads on right and get your crap together. Oh my gosh. Come on. Honestly, this entire situation is in the wrong. PewDiePie is in the wrong because he said the N-word in the first place when he knew that wasn't going to go well. And then it's the entire audience's fault for blowing it up more and getting into a freaking argument over each other about who's right, who's wrong, you know. Oh, Firewatch sucks because they put a DMCA notice on my favorite YouTuber. Oh my gosh. I mean, come on. Oh my gosh. Are you guys adults or are you freaking 9-year-olds? Because you're acting like 9-year-olds. I'm sorry. What's going on with your brain that you can't seem to get yourself mature? You can't you're just you know, I'm not done. Okay. I mean, come on. It's again PewDiePie's fault, and then we have the people who are defending PewDiePie, because they're defending PewDiePie because they're getting so triggered over the second group of people. Because no, it's the first group's fault because they're getting triggered for something that, yes, it's a big deal, but you're getting triggered and you're blowing it up to a bigger deal to the point where it's all over the news stations along with the iPhone X. It's the defenders' fault because they're defending this and they're getting more triggered and then blowing it up more into proportion. Then it's both their faults combined because they're fighting each other over who's right and who's wrong. It's the Steam review bombers' fault because they're getting triggered over no reason and they're trying to protest and blah 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 because their freaking fanboys and they need to spread their propaganda. It's their fault too. It's YouTube's fault for not doing something about it, because that's another thing. They're not doing anything about it. Honestly, it's a little bit Steam's fault too, because they're not trying to fix the reviews, because you can tell they're doing this because they haven't played the game. Because if you read the article, it blatantly says a lot of them, 50 negative review users, which is, I believe, a sample, and 43 of them had 0 hours. 0 hours! So obviously you didn't play the game to write a good review, or bad review, you know. So obviously the review bombed because they're getting triggered over PewDiePie. So it's Steam's fault for not fixing this and disciplining them. Like, come on. Someone get a wooden spoon and just beat them. Just spank them or something. Like, metaphorically spank them. Especially PewDiePie. Because PewDiePie, honestly, I think he's doing this on purpose just to get media attention. It's a decent possibility that PewDiePie is doing this intentionally because he knows nothing's gonna happen. Like, come on. Like, honestly, if you're gonna make a big deal about this, his channel might as well be taken down at this point. If you're gonna make a big deal over this, then you better actually do something about it. Cough, cough, YouTube, cough, cough. I love how I'm saying all of these bold things, especially against, like, YouTube, and they have full control over my channel. Nah, I'm calling them out anyway. Your fault. So, honestly, this entire situation is its own fault, because it's basically one big loop, because, honestly, PewDiePie's going to do this again. This is going to happen again, and it's going to be blown up so much out of proportion that he's going to get away, like, he's going to do this again, he's going to get away scot-free. Watch. Honestly, and I will be there doing the same thing I'm doing now, just commentating, and just watching him get away scot-free. He's gonna do it again. He's gonna get away scot-free, whether it's intentional or accidental. Like, come on. He did it the first time. He just did it now. It's going to happen again. And I thought Trump was a problem. Wow. For those who who don't live in the United States, we have Trump. Yeah, we have Trump. And I thought he was like I thought he was controversy, because a lot of things that he says is super controversial. I thought he was controversial, and then we've got this. Like, no, this doesn't take the cake. It takes the cake, enlarges it some more, and then takes the cake and makes a run for it. So yeah, that happened. I'm gonna read the rest of this and try not to get pissed off even more. Okay, so negative reviews will probably have little practical impact on Campo Santo's fortunes. They've already sold 1 million copies, but as we explained in June, okay, Steam review bombing works, obviously. Its effectiveness has blunted against older games, but as we saw when Valve pulled the plug on its initial attempt to introduce paid mods to Steam. It's not just angry screaming into the void, even in support of the Dubois, blah blah blah. Yeah. So basically, people are pissed and triggered, and they don't know how to control themselves, and, ooh, look, ads. And more stories. Because they say they've already sold more than 1 million copies, so I think Firewatch is going to be fine. But the fact that this is happening and everyone's getting so triggered for no reason, it's stupid. Like, you see, even I'm basically getting triggered because everyone else is getting triggered. Okay, so let's move on to some good, more lighthearted stuff. The new iPhone. Yeah, you can tell all of the energy is, like, burst out of me. The energy is like, we could. Like we could stay in you, but nope. Alright. So, the iPhone X is the new 10th anniversary phone. And it's got some cool new features. So let's start with the pricing, because we won't blow you away. Where is the pricing? There you go. That's for the 64GB model. $1,000. Or if you want to go for or if you want to go for double that. Is that double? No, it's not double. No, that's quadruple. Let me get my math right. That's quadruple. Or if you want to get quadruple that, you could get it for $1,150, kids. All you have to do is just save up now, and then you'll get it in like what, 10 years? Yeah, just save up your allowance. Just save up your allowance, and you'll get it within 10 years. But it does pack some new features. For one, we'll have to say our goodbye to the home button and fingerprint sensor. It will be gone. It is going to be a full bezel-less screen. Fully bezel-less screen. Like, no bezels. Okay, so it will also have a new glass backing to have wireless charging. So I think that's great. Like you see, new glass design that enables wireless charging. So we're going to have wireless charging finally in smartphones, or not smartphones, and I almost said Android, iPhones, because that's what I was about to say. Android has had that for a while now, and I'm pretty sure a lot of iPhone people are very jealous, even though I'll be honest, there's no particular point to wireless charging other than being able to place it down and have it charge, because it's not even true wireless charging. You still need a wire connecting the wireless charger to the wall. So I can't wait till I make a truly wireless charger. Actually, no, I think they have. There's a charger out that charges your phone when you connect to like Wi-Fi, I think. Like, it's either, yeah, I think it's like when you connect to Wi-Fi or when you get in range of a room. It was something like that. But on to other things. That's the main thing for that. The screen. It's going to have a 5.8-inch edge-to-edge AMOLED screen. It's going to have the new Super Retina display. And finally, no more 1080p. Quad HD Plus display that is 2436 by 1125 resolution, so you guys can get that amazing screen and not have to deal with that 1080p, even though, I mean, a phone screen's a phone screen, like, whatever. So that's that. And it's also an HDR screen, True Tone display that has a million to 1 contrast ratio. That's great. Now we have the wireless charging. So it's gonna be wireless charging with air power. Like, that's basically the pad, and it can charge 3 newer Apple devices at once. So basically, your Apple Watch, your phone, and your AirPods can be charged. But for the AirPods, you will need to have the newer case that actually has wireless charging. So if you bought it first, like on launch day, I don't think it will have it. So, sorry guys. You can survive. You can do it. I believe in you. So no more home button. Since there is no home button, you'll have to use swipe gestures to get to the home screen and multitasking. That's about it for that section. Now, for Touch ID, it's going to be Face ID. I'm kind of starting to see a trend here. So basically, it's going to scan your face to make sure that it's you and not like, your next door, your creepy your stalkerish, bleh. your stalkerish next door neighbor or little Timmy from across the street who found your phone. You know, no one's gonna be getting into your phone because it's gonna be with your face. It won't fall for the 2D picture. It ain't gonna work. So if you have a picture, it ain't gonna work. And Apple apparently worked with Hollywood mask makers to make it the best that it can be. So I think they're definitely gonna trump. Crap. Crap. I think they're definitely gonna I think their Face ID is gonna be better than the iris scanner from the S8. Yeah, I think it's gonna get destroyed. Like, just grabs chainsaw. So, and a great thing with this is that Touch ID failed when it 50,000 or 50,000 chances. That's why it failed. But with Face ID, it's 1 in a million. Alright, so now we have new Emoji, where basically you can animate different emojis for facial expressions, like animals or whatever. Yes, this includes the poop emoji for those who are wondering. I don't know why that seems to be so popular, but I'm going to mention it for the views. I will mention it for the views. So, it's just a cool little feature, as you guys can see by the picture here. They're matching the facial expressions with the cute little panda. I mean, it's pretty meaningless, really. Like, there's no point except for it to be fun, you know, when you're texting your friends or whatever. So, if I end up getting the iPhone X, I probably won't be using that, because I don't use emojis that much. I mean, I do, but it's not that much. And when I do, I don't want them, like, animated or anything. So, yeah. Apple is also going to be working with Snapchat to bring out more realistic masks for the photo sharing app. And I assume that's also going to be for, like, Snapchat, too. Because, you know, Snapchat's going to take advantage, because Snapchat, that's what all the hip kids are into now. You know, you have to, if you want to be hip, you gotta have Snapchat. Yeah. So, there's that. Yeah, this is so meaningless, it's not. It's meaningless. But if you guys like it, you guys like it, so whatever, I guess. Now let's move on to the camera. Something that I know a bunch of people want, like, the best specs on. Like, I know there's gonna be someone that's like, I want the best camera. If it's not the best camera, I won't do it. No, I want the best camera. So, it is a dual lens vertical camera with it's a 12 they're both 12 megapixels, and it has optical image stabilization. The cameras are also f/f1.8 and f2.4 apertures as well. It's also gonna have a deeper pixels function because it's gonna capture deeper pictures. It's gonna have a new color filter and larger and faster sensors in general. So that's that. The front-facing camera is 7 megapixels, by the way. I'm hoping it has some of those features because, you know, why have it on just the rear-facing camera instead of having it on both cameras? That kind of makes no sense, actually. But, yeah. So, yeah, it doesn't look like they made many changes to the cameras for the most part. So, the iPhone X is going to have the new A11 Bionic chipset. It's a 6-core processor. 2 of them are, I believe, for energy efficiency, and the other 4 are high-performance cores. It's going to have 3 gigabytes of RAM, and it's going to be super fast. It's gonna be super fast. Not fast. Not super fast. Super fast. I don't know why I'm saying in that accent. So, yeah. So it's also going to have augmented reality. So just like Google Tango, it's basically a cool little augmented reality. I think that's great because ever since Pokemon Go, I noticed that augmented reality is slowly but surely starting to become more popular and more prevalent in today's world and today's tech. So there's that. I do like all these features. Another thing to mention will be the dimensions. It's going to be 138.3 by 709 millimeters, and it's going to weigh 174 grams. So for those who actually give a darn about that, it has that. The screen will also have 3 touches always, and it's gonna be smaller, lighter, and easier to hold than the iPhone Plus model. So if you guys don't like the iPhone Plus, like me, I'm sorry, it's too big. I need the phone to fit fully in my hand, and it has to be able to fit in my pocket comfortably. Not just fit in there with, maneuvering and stuff and that I can't walk comfortably. That's actually about it. I was actually thinking that the stream was going to take longer because I thought it was going to be longer with the PewDiePie drama on the iPhone X. But I guess not. So, yeah. So I really hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And for those who are watching this in the future, I hope you guys are watching it. I hope you guys enjoy the video that this will turn into. Yeah. I let's hope that Windows doesn't decide to be stupid and give me an update right before the stream. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next stream/video. Bye.